Caitlin Clark just landed beside Samuel L. Jackson in a blockbuster commercial, and fans say it proves she's become the biggest face in women's basketball. While everyone celebrates Clark's meteoric rise, the spotlight shift is sparking major debate across the sports world.
Smart. Or 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card.
Someone say 3?
Caitlin, she lives for the threes.
From way down the counter.
Oh, no cheese?
3 scoops? She scores.
Is that pistachio? Uh-oh, she's here. Oh!
Splash.
Oh. Y'all see it? Oh! That's it.
Off the glass.
My face is not a backboard.
A brand new commercial has just been released featuring Caitlin Clark, Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, and Samuel L. Jackson all together. Even with so many famous stars, Caitlin Clark is the one everyone is talking about. She walked into a room full of legends and still managed to steal the spotlight. Tell us what you think in the comments. Who had the best moment in the Capital One commercial? Was it Caitlin Clark, Charles Barkley, Magic Johnson, or Samuel L. Jackson? It's a tough choice.
From way down the counter.
Oh, no cheese?
3 scoops? She scores.
Is that pistachio? Uh-oh, she's here. Oh!
Splash.
Oh. Y'all see it? Oh! That's it.
Off the glass.
My face is not a backboard.
Let's talk about what just happened. Capital One has released its new March Madness commercial, and the cast is incredible. It features Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, Samuel L. Jackson, and Caitlin Clark. With so many big names, you would expect everyone to share the spotlight. But once again, Caitlin Clark stands out. The commercial is funny, entertaining, and well made. Everyone has great chemistry, making the ad feel natural and fun to watch. Clark fits in perfectly with these legendary stars and looks completely comfortable on screen, as if she's been doing major commercials for years.
Triple threat.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? Everything good?
Yeah,
My pleasure to meet you. You're gonna love the guys.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? How are you?
Yeah, this is my first time meeting all 3 of them. So obviously people that I've seen on TV and admired, and now getting to work with them, I would definitely say my first impression is they're very funny, and they make it easy to work with. Very fun too.
It's not like we're working. This is just fun and funny, and we just get to have a good time.
From way down the counter.
Caitlin has a great personality too. She's into it just as much as we're into it.
You can do better.
You can poke fun at it.
She handled it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
There you go.
That was noise. That was awfully noise.
So good.
Nice meeting you.
If you've watched March Madness over the past few years, you already know these Capital One commercials. Magic Johnson and Charles Barkley always joke around, trash talk each other, race their blimps to the Final Four, and keep things fun. It's become a March Madness tradition. You watch the games, enjoy some food, and somewhere along the way, one of these commercials makes you laugh. This year, they kept that same fun style but added Caitlin Clark to the cast. The commercial starts with Magic and Barkley doing what they always do, competing, joking, and talking trash while the blimps return. Everything feels familiar until Caitlin Clark walks into the scene, but there's no big introduction or dramatic entrance. She simply shows up, looks completely comfortable, and fits right in with the group. Magic welcomes her by calling her a triple threat, a clever basketball compliment. Clark smiles, plays along, and answers with perfect timing, showing she's completely at ease. She isn't trying to match the others. She naturally becomes part of the conversation. Then Charles Barkley delivers one of the funniest lines in the commercial. "My face is not a backboard." It's classic Barkley, loud, funny, and over the top. What makes the moment even better is Clark's reaction. She laughs, goes along with the joke, and the whole exchange feels natural instead of scripted. That's what makes the commercial work so well. Everyone looks relaxed, and the comedy feels real. Samuel L. Jackson does exactly what you'd expect. He has the serious look, the powerful voice, and the sharp delivery that always grabs attention. He doesn't need a lot of screen time because his presence alone makes every scene better. Behind the scenes, it wouldn't be surprising if he had a few funny lines that never made the final cut. The main goal of the commercial is to promote Capital One's 3% cashback on dining and entertainment during March Madness. It connects the offer to game day meals, watch parties, and all the spending that comes with the tournament. But let's be honest, most people aren't watching because of the credit card rewards. They are watching because the cast is entertaining and the chemistry between everyone feels real. One behind-the-scenes moment also stood out. Magic Johnson spoke about working with Caitlin Clark and had great things to say about her. He said she brought positive energy to the set, fully enjoyed the experience, and fit in naturally with everyone. That praise means a lot. Magic Johnson has spent decades around some of the biggest stars in sports and entertainment. He's not someone who gives compliments lightly. So when he says Clark held her own and made the experience better, it's a strong sign of the impression she made. That it also says a lot about Caitlin Clark. She wasn't just another guest in the commercial. She became a natural part of the group and showed she belonged alongside some of the biggest names in basketball and entertainment. Being a great basketball player is one thing. Becoming a well-known name outside of sports is something completely different. Many talented athletes never become mainstream stars. The ones who do usually have something extra. They are comfortable in front of the camera, have a strong personality, and know how to connect with people. Caitlin Clark clearly has those qualities. This Capital One commercial is also part of a bigger trend. With every new campaign, Clark's profile keeps growing, and she's appearing alongside even bigger stars. Going from a college basketball standout to sharing the screen with Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, and Samuel L. Jackson in a national commercial is a huge step. Big companies don't choose people for major advertising campaigns by accident. They invest in athletes who can attract attention and connect with audiences. Clark has proven she can do exactly that. She continues to draw huge TV audiences. Her highlights spread quickly across social media, and people keep talking about her both on and off the court. This commercial is just another example of that. The timing also makes perfect sense. March Madness is where Clark first became a national superstar. Her exciting performances, deep three-pointers, and unforgettable tournament runs brought millions of new fans to women's basketball. Seeing her featured in one of March Madness' biggest advertising campaigns feels like a full-circle moment, even though she's now become a star at the professional level. More importantly, this commercial represents something bigger than just entertainment. For many years, even the best women's basketball players rarely appeared in major national advertising campaigns. Seeing Caitlin Clark share the screen with some of the biggest names in sports and entertainment shows how much the game has grown and how much attention women's basketball is receiving today. For many years, there was a big difference between the endorsement opportunities available to male and female basketball players. It wasn't because women lacked talent. It was because they didn't receive the same level of marketing, promotion, and visibility. Caitlin Clark appearing in a Capital One commercial alongside Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, and Samuel L. Jackson shows how things are changing. She wasn't included as a favor. She was chosen because she attracts viewers and has become one of the biggest stars in basketball. From a business standpoint, it makes sense. Brands invest in athletes who capture attention and connect with large audiences. Women's basketball has grown rapidly, and companies now see real value in featuring its biggest stars during major events like March Madness. When one major brand sees success with that strategy, others often follow. That creates more endorsement opportunities for future WNBA players and helps raise the profile of the league. As for Angel Reese, she has spoken in the past about the attention and visibility surrounding Caitlin Clark. Their rivalry began in college when LSU defeated Iowa in the national championship and has continued since both players entered the WNBA. Because of that history, whenever Clark appears in a high-profile commercial like this and it quickly becomes a talking point online, fans naturally compare the two. Their rivalry continues to generate discussion both on and off the court. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. The conversation around Caitlin Clark and the future of women's basketball is far from over, and there's plenty more to discuss.